Welcome back, Cecilia. Yeah, watching the replay there. That was a security guy who wouldn't let me into the church. He wanted to look through my bag really quick. But welcome. Good to see you, me, Candy. Out there in the future. Jackie, good to see you. Welcome. Shall we walk around downtown? Let's see how long the gimbal lasts. Let's see. I could plug in the gimbal, actually. I forgot I have my wire with me. I could plug in the gimbal, so we could do a nice hour-long walk around. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to see the World Trade Center, where we're at right now? Do you guys want to go down to maybe Federal Hall or say hello to Fearless Girl? It's beautiful out here. It's a little windy. How's the wind noise, guys? I'm using tissue paper for a wind muff today. I think it might work. But it is windy out here. It's getting very, very windy out here. It's good? Awesome. Wind noise is kind of peaceful. I sound great? Good. So we're in Liberty Park, overlooking Memorial Plaza. I'm right here, right in front of the Greek Orthodox Church that they need to finish. Yeah, Federal Hall. You got it, Susie May. Good to see you. Let's go down to Federal Hall. Let's see what's cooking down there. Let's see what's cooking. We'll go say hello to our friend, too. We'll go say hello to Double Check really quick. Yeah, I saw a bunch of bad examples. I've been hanging out here texting with people and talking about work and stuff like that. So I've been doing some business here in the park. Once again, it's a beautiful day and nobody comes on the bike tour. So there you go. Isn't it? Survivor there, Susie May. Survivor. That is Fritz Coing's Sphere, the only surviving piece of sculpture art from the original World Trade Center complex. This used to be literally in the middle of the big plaza that was there, surrounded by a big fountain that I had lunch by hundreds of times, maybe thousands, who knows, hundreds, I'll say hundreds. Yeah, no, they moved it over here last May. Last May it was moved over here. And I'm happy it's back. Yeah, it was in Battery Park before it came out here. So this is where number 5 will eventually rise. Got number 5 World Trade Center in this area right here, which is a temporary post for the Port Authority. Yeah, that's right, Guy Hammond driving those roads of America. I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get the damn truck simulator to work with the OBS. It doesn't seem to want to work with OBS. But I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Here's the Anne Frank tree. Soon we'll be watching the progress of that tree. Got some good Instagrams of the Survivor tree today, so I'll post those on my subway ride home. But yeah, let's go down to Federal Hall. Let's go say hello to George. That's right. The roads will be safe. We'll be safe until you do. That's right. That's right, guy. Oh boy. I tell you, if you stay in the sun, it's nice and warm out. If you get in that shade and the wind, it's a little chilly. Oh, do they have a new hashtag? World Trade Center has a new hashtag. I'm going to have to use it. I will have to use it. My WTC. Okay. My WTC. I'm going to have to use this. Be a part of the new World Trade Center with the hashtag MyWTC. So you heard that, folks? Come down here, take some pictures. Don't forget to tag at my World Trade Center as we walk up Liberty Street. But hopefully everyone's doing good today. Second tour for you guys. You guys get 2 tours from me today. Look at that. 2 videos. 2 different parts of the city. Just for you guys. Good to see you. That's right, Cecilia. You were here this morning. How cool was that Game of Thrones throne out there in Rockefeller Center? You're more than welcome. How awesome was that throne? Okay. Down to Federal Hall we go. Hey, lucky you guys. It was cool. I'm happy I can confirm, first person to live stream it. Other than the Today Show. And look at that, we got to see Kathy Lee Gifford, the La La girl. It was great, Guy-Ham. It was fun. Optical illusion. All right. Let's go say hello to our friend Double Check. Now, Double Check used to be here on the corner of Liberty and Church, where this big flower is right now. But we found our friend Double Check the other day. So let's go say hello. Good to see you, Lori. And Lori, I am well aware of the Coney Island in Japan and actually want to visit it. And then there's another Coney Island in Ohio. Good to see you, Cheryl. Hugs all around. So I'm aware of all the Coney Islands all around the world. This person was clearly stating Brooklyn. And then I start going through his pictures and I'm like, hey, that looks like a forest and a lake. I'm pretty sure he was using photos of Coney Island, Ohio, because that amusement park is actually around the lake. But welcome. Welcome. All right. You're from Vermont. You post a picture of the desert. Yeah. Pretty much. Luke is my friend. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, there's a lot of Coneys. Here we are again, Wilbs. Good to see you. He's looking for that pen. Did you find the pen yet? Look at what he has in here. Old school calculator. And then he got the his wallet, tape recorder, which still works. Can't you believe it? All these years, since 1983, my friend. Since 1983. There you go, me candy. Yeah, for the price of nothing. For the price of nothing. No Palm Pilots. Better behave or you gotta, what? Get a rock eyebrow face, okay? Have no idea what you're talking about, Costanza. I'll see you later, all right? I'll see you later, stay warm. I love Double Check. Guy Haven, he's oxidizing just like the Statue of Liberty. He's oxidizing just like the Statue of Liberty. So next thing you know, he's gonna be that lovely shade of green, and he's gonna look so cool when he begins to oxidize. It's always busy down here, Clover. Good to see you. It's more busy in Midtown where I don't want to be. Zuccotti Park, jumping. And of course, the Equitable Building right here. The largest office building in the world in 1915 when it was completed. Because of this building, we have our modern day setback rule. Will they ever fix the oxidation? Well, it's stuff that's made out of copper that's outside oxidizes. So the Statue of Liberty, when Frederic Augustus Berthollet, when he was designing his statue, he chose on purpose. He chose copper because he knew it would oxidize to the color that it's in to complement the sea and the sky. So I'm pretty sure Stuart Johnson Stewart wants his statue to be oxidized also. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the bricks. That's right, yeah. It's all good. It's all good. All right. Let's go to Federal Hall. See what's cooking. Let's see what's cooking. Now remember, that's double checked by Stuart Johnson Stewart. That survived the collapses of the World Trade Center. So let's go for a beer at Francis Tavern. Hells yeah. If I didn't have things to do later on this afternoon, I would say let's do it. But I have a few things I have to take care of at 5 o'clock. Good to see you, Sass Marie. No more action hero, okay? You got it. You got it. You got it, Laurie. As we walk down Cedar Street, and then that tower off in the distance with the points on it, the AIG building, Amalgamated Insurance International building. As we now make our way onto Nassau Street. And Federal Hall is right over here. Good to see you there, Carl. We're making our way over to Federal Hall because I don't have an afternoon tour, so I'm just wandering around, killing some time. Let's really explore Federal Hall today. Let's read all the plaques. And actually, the anniversary is coming up, April 30th, 1783. April 30th is when George Washington said his oath to become our first president of the United States. New York Stock Exchange, straight down the street. Good to see you too, Sassmeyer. Welcome. And like I always remind all you guys, if you ever do visit Federal Hall, you don't want to climb all these steps. Enter through the Pine Street side here, the back entrance, and there's step-free access. So if you're in a wheelchair or you have some mobility issues, come through the Pine Street entrance. It's a lot easier. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. All right. Into Federal Hall we go. Huh, they have a guide. They have a guide here. One per person, please. I'll take one guide and I'll read this on the subway. Let's see, where are we gonna go first? We should just read the guide. I should read the guide right now for you guys. Hamilton Grange. Here's a little model of the Hamilton Grange. This is way uptown at 145th Street. Oh yeah, this is a lot of fun stuff I could look up right now. Hamilton Grange, and then these are the different iterations of Federal Hall. Yeah, they got a free guide here. I'm gonna open it up here, and I'm gonna find a room we could go into. So this is what it looked like. City Halls is okay to visit, but they only give so many tours a day in there. But here is the Federal Hall, the version of Federal Hall, when George Washington said his oath. There he is. Hey, George. Kyle, welcome. Give anything to see this day. All right. Let me open up the guide here. I'm gonna open up this guide here, and let's see if we could see. We'll do it hardcore touristy stuff right now. Let's see here. Okay. Discovered this. There's stuff downstairs. Interesting. There's stuff downstairs. You would collect them like maps? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we are in room 5. The room 5 is called Gateway to America. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this talks about the beginnings of the building. Wow, this is really in depth. This is really in depth. Wow, this is a lot cooler than I thought. This is really neat. They give you like little ideas here about where to go. I didn't know there was a downstairs. We should go downstairs. Okay, so they're not really necessarily telling you about specific rooms. Okay. Because there's not really too much history in here. I mean, this new building here was basically, its claim to fame was it was the sub-treasury at one point. All right. And then when we get into the rotunda, find the circular indentation on the rotunda floor. This was caused by years of sea merchants waiting in line to pay their customs levy. Yeah, exactly. If I go downstairs, I'll probably lose a connection. Oh, wow. Wait, all right, so this was the customs house. And in order for the sea merchants to pay their dues, they waited in line along the rotunda here. And ooh, we have art. We have art. Oh yeah, look at that. I never noticed it. Holy cow, it's like worn in. The sea merchants used to line up around the rotunda here. Can you see that? Look at this. It's like an indentation. Holy cow. And this is where the sea merchants waited in line. Good to see you, Griff. I cannot believe this is the first time I'm noticing this, and I've been here so many times. Can you see that? See how it curves in? It curves in, and they were waiting in line. That's crazy. Holy cow. Look, and then the line goes down this way. Holy cow, I've never noticed that before. Wow. Learning something new every day. In the footsteps of John Muir. Okay, so we have lovely vistas here around our great country of ours. Nature. Isn't that amazing? Of course, this is the big history right here. This is the big history. April 30th, 1789. Here it is. This is where he said the oath. Right here. Right here. Kind of amazing. Some nice photos. Some amazing photos. I'm always entranced by the locks on this door. Always entranced by locks. It's like interesting. It's a neat exhibit. You gotta come out here, check it out. Holy cow. And I'm entranced now with the indentation now along the rotunda floor. Something I did not know. Wow, you could really feel where they were standing. Yeah, it was state of the art back then. Absolutely. There we go. Gimbal got locked up. The gimbal got locked up for the first time. And of course, if you visit any room, yeah, right? It is insane, Susie. Here's a replica of George Washington's desk. Maybe Narble, yeah, maybe. So you can see the original desk in City Hall, and then look at the view out the window. That's awesome. Considering, right? Yeah, the average person didn't lock their door back then. That was a heavy lock. Here it is. We're coming up to the anniversary. We're coming to the anniversary, April 30th. And I love how small I love how small the city was. Look how small the city was back then. See, it's like up here, Collect Pond. This is where City Hall is today. I mean, the city was small. Oh, you got it. Yeah, no, but you can take tours of City Hall. You can take tours of City Hall. They just don't give them as often as they used to. But a lot of people don't realize this is like a national, it's kind of run like a national park. So what's nice is that you could just come in here and wander in here and check out the stuff. I mean, it's a beautiful building in itself, but you're 56 on the 19th. Okay, awesome. Happy birthday. Yes. What are you doing there, Squire? Live streaming, he says. Live streaming. Let's go say hi to George out on the steps. Hello, George. No, it is. It is run by National Park Service, yes. So when the government was shut down, this place was closed. Your son's 32 on the 10th. Nice. We got a lot of April birthdays there, Sassmeyer. Got a lot of April birthdays. Yeah, let's go down the steps over here. And let's see if we could have a moment with the fearless girl. I'm hoping we could have a moment with our favorite girl, the fearless girl. Your sis too, awesome. Got a lot of April birthdays. Oh, you saw the sticker on the floor when I walked out? Watch your step. Watch your step. Now, it's a very New York scene here. Crowded sidewalk, lots of tourists taking pictures, and the steam rising in the background. Trinity Church.
What happened?
Amazing. Amazing. All this life going on right here, right now. Love it. Loving it. Look at the steam coming up out of the grate. Holy cow. Now, I bet you, the minute I get an idea to say hello to Fearless Girl, oh no, she has some friends today. She has some friends, it looks like. A lot of people saying hello to Fearless Girl today, which is good. More people saying hello to Fearless Girl, the better. That's what I say. Oh, look at this. We have a trader out in front of the stock exchange, just taking a break. I just started screaming, sell, sell, sell. I talked to the Duke and Duke. We're going to corner the frozen orange juice market. We're going to sell at 29 and a third. Sell at 29 and a third. The Duke and Duke are always right. The Duke and Duke are always right. Duke and Duke know what's going on. Here's Federal Hall. House of Morgan right over here. Right next to me right now. All the history that happened on this corner and still happening. As we look down Broad Street. Selling slaves. That's where it all began, Kyle. Didn't begin in this building, but it began down the block at the municipal slave market over on Water and Wall Street. Yeah, we're going to corner the frozen orange juice market. I talked to the Duke and Duke. Good, everyone's taking pictures with Fearless Girl. Good. I'm happy that the little girls are taking pictures with Fearless Girl. She's not alone today. Fearless Girl is not alone today, which is good. Souvenirs, absolutely. We got a wall. Oh, I know what scene he's talking about. Greed is good. Wow. Wow, tour guide doing his thing. Happy Fearless Girl, guys, has company today. Now we go over to the Bull. The Bull is like, it's nuts by the Bull right now. It's probably mayhem up by the Bull. Good to see you, Joey. Everyone follow Joey, BKLYN_67. Do me a favor. We got to get Joey to 1,000 subscribers. We got to get Joey to 1,000 subscribers. Good to see you, Joey. We're just literally wandering around. I don't have an afternoon tour. Good to see you, Brooklyn NYC kid. Welcome. Yeah, vacation week. Interesting. Everyone's out today, yeah. I have a feeling it's going to get more crowded, though, next week. Because next week, more people have the break, summer break. I mean, spring break. The caverns. I never go down this street. Let's go down this street. I never go down this street. There you go, Kyle. 66 degrees. Nice. It does feel like that. Yeah. It feels about 66 degrees. I could see that. I could see 66 degrees. Oh, yeah. You know what we should do? Let's go straight down because we're at the end of the street. We're at the end of the street. Let's celebrate Mortal Monday. Let's celebrate Mortal Monday and go to the intersection where they filmed the commercial for Mortal Mondays. If you don't know what Mortal Mondays is, it's back in 1993. They released Mortal Kombat 2 on all the video game consoles, and they filmed the commercial right down here. Why is the kid standing in the middle of the street screaming Mortal Kombat? Who knows? But this is the street where he stared blankly into a camera. And then all the kids gathered. They're getting ready for the Mortal Kombat. Oh my God. I can't believe it's right off. I cannot believe this is right off Wall Street. I always thought it was in another spot for some reason. But here it is. Today, Wonder Wednesday, yes. Here it is. So we're now walking in the direction where the kids were running in the commercial. If you ever saw the commercial, the kids are running to this intersection here. Yeah, you played it on the Super Nintendo? It was a big deal when it came out on the consoles. It was a big deal. But right here, we're Hanover, just off of Wall. This crazy three-way intersection right here. This is where the kid stands out in the middle of the street, right here. I always start giggling when I come here. The kid stood right here. We're standing right now in the middle of the street. He screamed out Mortal Kombat. Where that red banner is, there was an American flag on that in the commercial. But that banner is in exactly the same spot as it was back in 93. This whole intersection has basically not changed since 1990. It is kind of like a wishbone shape, yeah. Kind of like a wishbone shape here. What? In the commercial, the kids come screaming down the street here. The kids come running down the street here. The kids come running down the street here. And in the middle of the intersection, Sub-Zero was the man. Raiden, that's your boy. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. The kid stands right there. I cannot believe it. The video game history that happens right here is tremendous. I remember that commercial so vividly. Like, I went nuts when that commercial came out. And I was more humored when I found out what intersection this is. Looked it up on the Google Maps. So this is where Exchange Place meets what is this here? Beaver? The tiny streets down here downtown. Mortal Kombat. Then the camera looks up. Does this view like that. And then this is the building. This is the building that they showed for the titling. The intersection of dreams. That's right. Yes. That's right. Intersection of dreams, people. That's where a kid screamed out Mortal Kombat in the middle of the street. Look at this. Whoa. Look at this. Whoa. Airplanes. Ships. Choo-choo trains. Wow, this is really cool. What building is this? Is very ornamented, and what kind of weird door is this? And what's inside? And now I'm very enthralled about what is this building now. Yeah, I know. Yeah, on PS3, I know. You could download all three. I know. All right, so where Hanover meets Exchange Place meets Beaver. Yeah. Mortal Mondays. I can't go in. It's all locked up. It's a big padlock on the door. Let's go in and see the wizard, right? Mortal Kombat. Well, let's walk into the Queen, the 9/11 commemorative park here. The one that the Queen of England herself dedicated. Yeah, the old emoji building. That's fun. That's funny. It's the old emoji building, yes. So this leads you on to Stone Street right here. Stone Street back over there. Some really good restaurants over there. Yeah, Beaver, and exactly. No laughing back then. First time you mastered Raiden back in 90. You still mastered him now. Nice. Mastering Raiden. They got some kind of filtered coffee place here. Interesting. Ooh, they're filming a movie here. They're filming a movie. Oh no. Joey, are you in the room, Joey? Please tell me you're in the room, Joey. I got something really funny to show Joey right now. Smash like, that's right, smash like. Let me know you love the video. Okay. You ready for this, Joey? Buckle up, kid. Buckle up. Can you read that? Can you read that? No, I wanted to, but no, I can't now. I can't now because of the sign. Because of the sign. I can't. That sign's a bad omen. That sign's a bad omen. I wonder if he's just broadcasting out from the box. I wonder if he's just broadcasting out. Oh man, that is funny. That is a first. Wow, there's a big production here. Let's see what they're filming here. Stone Street does have nice lights. Well, all downtown is nice. All these food trucks are making me hungry. Yeah, you make me a fresh cup of a fresh press? Nice. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Ooh, they got the lobster truck is out here today. Ooh, the lobster truck. Oh, New York City water is some of the best water in the world. Ooh, the lobster truck. Should we get lobster? You missed the sign? Oh, don't worry about it, Sassmeyer. It's all right. You didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. There's a line for it too right now. There's a line for that good stuff. Can't believe. Right? We should, right? That truck doesn't come down here too often. That truck's probably down here maybe like once or twice a month. And right here, this is the first police precinct right here. And this is where we have our NYPD museum. Yeah, get a lobster sandwich, right? Get a lobster roll. Let me see how much is a lobster roll here. I'll totally get a lobster roll right now. Yeah. Oh man. 17 bucks. Now look at all the famous people. Ooh. Le Gordon Ramsay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gordon Ramsay? Gordon Ramsay did this? Whoa. $17 for a lobster roll. But it's probably really good. It's probably really, really good. Should we go for it? What do you think, guys? Should we eat lunch? Yeah, $5 the pitching? Okay, Lori has $5 the pitching, so. Hey, man. Hey, man, let me get a main lobster roll, please.
Main lobster roll is a chilled lobster roll with mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to add a cup of soup for $5, sir?
No soup, thank you.
Anything else?
That's it.
Your total is $18.51. Please, may I know your name, sir?
Eddie.
Main roll?
Okay. That's $20. All right, you're going for it.
Here is the change. Once your order is ready, the buzzer will go on.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, Lori, thanks for the super chat, Lori. We got it. We're waiting for it now. Yes. Well, lobster rolls were always this price. I don't know. They're not really, unless you're up in Maine or up in Connecticut. Nah, no soup today. No soup today. But look at all the reviews it got. It was on Food Network and MasterChef and all this stuff. Wow. I'll save you half, Joey. I'll save you half. Come pick me up, Joey. You want? Drive yourself nuts and come pick me up. Come out here. I'll be next to the weird garbage, the garbage compactor arch. Okay, you can meet me over here by the weird garbage compactor art. Over here in Hanover Square. Wow. So tradition. I mean, they got these thingies here. I mean, these things I usually only see these in at what's that place called? Shake Shack. Wow. This truck is Queen Latifah ain't it? All right. Oh, look at that. The person we had on our live stream earlier today, Kathy Lee. If Kathy Lee ate it, that means it must be good. Yeah. We got Kathy Lee on the live stream today. That was kind of funny. Right as oh look, we can see the prisms from here too. There's the Prismatica. Right down there. Yeah, Kathy Lee was running, that's right. She was running to get to the next camera shot. No, it's too early. It was too early in the morning, Joey. It was too early in the morning, famous Perry people. No, down here I could find a soda down here for $1.75 or $1.50. I could find a soda for that cheap. I have a drink on me though. All right, I'm officially getting hungry. You like her in just Queen Latifah, yeah. Yeah, you could find. There's actually a store right around on the other side of the block over here that has sodas for like $1.75, which is, considering downtown, it's cheap. It always turns into a food chat, Wilbs. It always turns into a food chat. And we're gonna go right across the street here. We're gonna go right across the street here to the park, and we're gonna totally do a food review here in the street, in the park, right across the street over there. Yeah, food and beer, yes. So here's the police precinct. Here's the first police precinct, and this is today the NYPD Museum, and this lovely classic building over here. Ah, you got an apple brandy. If you can split the lot, you got it. Sounds good. Oh, showtime. Showtime, here we go. All right, hello.
Hi.
Thank you so much. Have a good one. All right, that was fast. All right, that's one good thing about it. It's kind of fast. All right, time for a food review. Here we go. Time for a live food review. It smells good. I could smell it out of the bag. I could smell it. All right. Walk over this. Over. Oh, actually, do they have this all fenced off? They do have this fenced off very nicely. Okay. Got to walk around the fencing here. Slice of pizza, about $2. Oh yeah. Yeah. Hopefully it's Gold Flake. I don't know. I'll find out if it's Gold Flake. All right. Let's see. Oh, I can get the food truck in the background. Okay, I can get the food truck here in the background. Be the first time for everything. Okay, gotta shut the gimbal off. Why is YouTube getting crazy? Do I have it? What do you mean by crazy? What's going on? What's going on in the YouTube world that you consider crazy? I can tell you other places where it's going crazy. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's all right spot. All right. Setting up our food review. Our food review setup now. Coming together. Alright. Let's see, I gotta take the wind muff off. It's gonna get really windy now. It's probably really windy now, right? Okay. Food review time. Do they sell beer? No. You can spend $17 in a McDonald's, but you don't have to. Oh, demonetizing channels? Yeah. You know, it's a very complex issue because so many people nowadays, unfortunately, people like to copyright strike other people. So that's a bit of, annoying. All right. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is a little small. All right. Here we go, guys. The pigeons are gathering around me already. The pigeons are already gathering around. But this is cold. This isn't warm. Oh, wow. Look at that. Can you see it? Looks really good. Yeah. Okay, here we go. really fresh. It's really, really fresh. Wow. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jim. Everyone follow Redstone Soldier. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. You're right, Lori. It's all claw meat. It's really good. For $17, actually, it's not that bad. The quality is pretty good. Quality is pretty up there. Aiming for 1,100. Oh, got 1,100 now. Yes, we gotta get Redstone Soldier to 1,100 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. So basically, lobster meat, a little bit of lemon, mayonnaise, and some seasoning. Can I show the place where they sell kung fu movies? A lot of places sell kung fu movies. It's good. A little small, but it's good. The bread is really nice too. It is. Yeah, no, you're right. Wow. The bread on it is really good. The bread is really nice. Wow. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a snake. Yeah, I just devoured it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give that a 7. I would give that a solid 7. I guess I'll take off the 3 points for the size. I wish it was a little bit bigger. No, it wasn't white bread. That was like some toasted, some kind of a specialty bread. Oh, that was good. That was good. Eating good in the neighborhood. All right. Well, there goes your food review, guys. There goes your food review. Yeah, a little bit too small for 17, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I did. I ate half, Joey. I ate half, yes. I saved the other half for you, Joey. All right. Let's walk around a little bit more. Cool Core Picks, welcome. And today my win muff is a piece of rolled up tissue paper. Oh man, that was good, man. That was really good. All right. Mission accomplished. That was good. Oh no, people moderating. Did you moderate by accident, Susie Mary? Oh. See, you don't get this kind of food in Midtown. You don't get this kind of street food in Midtown. I'm sorry, you get the better street food. It's okay, Susie. It's okay. All right, let's go down to the waterfront. Let's say hello to the East River and the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, Jim. You know what? I had a friend go, yeah. Why don't you just use tissue paper if you don't have if you don't have if you don't have like a proper. I've heard also a sponge is good too. You cut a small piece of the sponge, and yeah, Susie May owes you a beer, a nice local Vermont brew beer. Dessert. Where would I get dessert? Where would I get dessert at this hour? I'm trying to think of like maybe if I walk up to South Street Seaport, I could find like a place with some pastries or something like that. Yes, we need a donut. If you know what, I wish the Cinnamon Snail Truck was still around. Cinnamon Snail Truck had the best donuts. Oh man. Yeah, it is quite windy out there. No, it didn't have caramelized onions, but it was definitely a specialty bread. It wasn't no regular like white bread or anything like that. It was definitely a specialty bread. But it didn't have anything like no onions in or anything like that. Wow, look at the white caps on the water. Wow. We could go up to Pier 15 right now. We'll go to Pier 15 right now. Let's do it. Let's do it. We could probably find some snacks up there at Pier 15. Got a lot of construction going on down here. That was tasty. That was really tasty. The aftertaste is actually quite pleasant. You could really tell that that bread was really good. I wouldn't mind just having that bread by itself. That bread was really good. The quality of the lobsters was top notch. I actually have, well, damn it, they're on my phone. I have ferry tickets. I should ride the ferry home. Should totally ride the ferry home. Yeah, no, all right. So I found out the reasoning for the purple color. So the DOT wanted to create a more calming environment underneath the highways. So this is a test area. This is one of a couple of test areas where they're trying different colors of paint. And here in Lower Manhattan, they're trying purple. So, and once again, people think I'm talking to them. Yeah, it's very calming. Wish I had some I wish I had some water taxi passes. I used to get those all the time. Man, I used to have a bunch of those. Not anymore. Not anymore. Garlic is delicious, absolutely. All right. Jumping out here. Everyone's having lunch outside today. Everybody's having lunch outside today. Actually, if we're set up in front of Pier 15, because we have a new location now in front of Pier 15, we should grab a bike. You guys want to grab a bike and ride around on a bike? That's what you're going to make on Thursday? Got to make some garlic bread on Thursday? Jumping out here today, I tell you.
Everyone's out. And it got warm. Got warm out here. They're pretty neat, huh? Wow, if you're out of the wind, yeah, biking. Yeah, we have a location here at Pier 15 now. Coming up, this is Pier 15. This is where usually the horn blower. The horn blowers usually leave out of this pier over here. And we'll climb up to the park on top of Pier 15.
JB likes
Okay. Fulton Fish Market a little bit further down, and they're constructing a new apartment building where Fulton Fish Market used to be. Okay, I guess we're not set up here just yet. But yes, they're constructing a big apartment building where the Fulton Fish Market used to be, and they're still tearing down the old market building itself. Absolutely, Jim. I would say 10 years, actually, more like 10 years. So I remember when Pier 11 first opened up.
I love decorating.
And here we are, Pier 15. A little bit of peace and quiet up here. Yeah. I mean, I'm in the 90s. I mean, it was so desolate down here in the 90s. Now look at it. It's jumping. Yeah, you do get a great view from up here. Yeah. Let's hang out for a little bit. People watch. Let's people watch. A lot of water taxi action going on right here. Look at all those people hopping on a water taxi. Wow. That tour guide must be making bill. And right behind it, like as if it was on cue, the infamous and now technically illegal billboard boats or billboard barge, whatever you want to call it. So City Council has deemed advertising this way on the river is illegal. And the guy still goes out and does it. So, but there it is. There's the infamous billboard boat or billboard barge. I can't even read what he has on his book. I can't even read that. Shell says goodbye. Oh, is it like a news story? I mean, it's like, what the hell is he even advertising on this stupid barge? Yeah, look at this. It's Morning Brew. Okay, so you get all your news in one email. Okay. See? The advertising's working. Keep leaking, looking up. Keep looking up. Okay. Keep looking up. And what is that pertaining to, keep looking up, Mr. Barge Driver? He just keeps on going out there and doing it. I mean, I guess unless NYPD physically stops him from doing it, he's going to keep doing it. He has a lot of time on his hands, but evidently he's getting paid for it, so But city council is like, no, you shouldn't. We don't want you on the water. We don't want you on the waterfront. Jane's Carousel off in the distance. As the water taxi backs out, looks like we're doing maybe a 3-boat water taxi today. Yeah, exactly. He probably makes a lot more than what the city wants to fine him. Hit torpedo him. I wish. Look at this. Look at the water taxis dance. Yeah, exactly. You need a fireboat to do some short work on him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't think the fine might not warrant him to stop. Evidently, he does it also. The same company does it in San Francisco. I can imagine the people in San Francisco don't like it either. It's nice having a mute button. I could sneeze and you guys won't hear me sneeze. This is a fairly new spot, Wilbs. This is Pier 15, so we're up here on the park above Pier 15. Was a nice spot to enjoy the view, watch the ships roll in. Wow, that water taxi is making bill today, boy. They are making the money. Oh no, the gimbal is blinking. Let me plug the gimbal into the battery. Was there a certain date? What? Was there a certain date that they had to stop by? No, there was no date. There is no date per se for them to stop advertising on the waterfront there. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn off the gimbal because I'm going to plug it in. Hold on. Yes. Where's the plug? Here's the wire. Okay. Always sunny in New York. Absolutely. That's one thing we are blessed with. It's pretty good weather. I mean, we do have all the seasons, but it's always nice weather. You always get a sunny day, you know. May have to give it some time. All right. But I know that's the way it is out there in the UK. It's always raining and cloudy out there. Almost done. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're officially plugged in. Officially plugged in. Now we could hang out here for 52 hours. Actually, what we have on the phone here, the phone is at 37%, so that's enough time for us to walk to the subway. Let's walk over to the subway, hop on the train, time to go home. So the latest thing with the Watchtower is that it was sold to the Extel Corporation, and they're still going ahead and going to turn it into apartments. I know, Cheryl, you don't have 52 hours, no. Now we'll be on for another like 20 minutes. Let me, I'm ready to go home. Look how thin that building is. My goodness. I would not live in that. I would not live in that. No, thank you. Well, you got 2 live streams out of me today. And I think you got a pretty good idea of what it was like today here in New York City. I could tell that it's a little bit warmer and the battery is lasting. The battery is lasting longer.
Yeah, show this to Robin.
Swing and sway on the top floor, that's right. Always. Always swing and sway on the top floor. Who's brave? The people living in that thin-ass building? Is it more brave to live in that building or to buy an apartment in that building? Let's really think about it. Because you are buying, you know, you're buying a piece of real estate that could be faulty. Remember that tall tower in San Francisco? I believe it's right, San Francisco, the one that's leaning. And they're finding cracks in the wall. Oh no, the one in Australia. What about the one in Australia? The one with all the bad walls in it and everything? That thing is too thin for my liking. Too thin. That building is scary as hell, man. All right. The new era of ultra thin buildings. It's like 432 Park Avenue. I wouldn't buy an apartment in there. If I'm spending $37 million, I want to open up the damn window. Yeah, like living in matchsticks, yes. There's a building in Australia that's brand new. I think people were living in it for about maybe 6-7 months. And people's like, the building started like to settle or something like that. So people had cracks in their walls, doors started not being able to close all the way. And then it became like a safety hazard and they had to evacuate the whole building. And here's people spending millions of dollars on apartments and they're complete crap. And then you have the other one in San Francisco that the building is leaning and people are still living in it. But I think they're gonna like try to counterweight it and get it righted or something like that. It's crazy. They are pushing the limits, especially when it comes to the cast concrete. I mean, reinforced concrete could only do so much. Like I'm always amazed by the tuned mass damper that 432 Park Avenue has. That thing moves around a lot. And that's reinforced concrete, cast concrete, so. Yeah, you know, Susie May, that's what my wife says. Like no higher than the 4th or 5th floor, that's it. We want the ladder to, oh, there you go, Kyle. Good to see you, TYC, welcome. Let's go hop on the train, walk down to, we're now gonna walk down to Whitehall Street. Hop on the metro. A lot of people walking dogs. Exactly, Jim. That's what I keep on thinking about. I mean, I was here for that earthquake that we had in, what was it, 2007, was it? It moved slow. I went forward, back, like right. And it was so weird. My mom was in the living room, I was in the bedroom. And then my mom was like, was that an earthquake? And then the news came right on. We just had an earthquake. And New York does get earthquakes, not very often, but we do get earthquakes. And the biggest earthquake was actually centered out in Coney Island. It was like a 5.6 or something like that. That was 2011, the earthquake. That was funny. That whole earthquake experience was funny. Yeah, no, I know, Jim. That is the truth. All right. Let's walk along Governor's Lane here. You slept through that one? Yeah, it happened like at what, like 11 in the morning or something like that? Happened like in the late morning. For me, it was like I was off of work. It was a lazy day for me. The Prismatica. We'll be playing with these very soon. At night. Yeah, 2006, 2007. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Obviously, he is compensating for something. Obviously, he is compensating for something. Bloody hell, that is annoying. Yeah, I got some rumbles up there too. Yeah, we get earthquakes out here, just not often. Bing, bang, boom. That's right. So we're gonna come out here at night and play with the Prismatica and ride the C-Class carousel. Look at all this rigging for the production. Wow, it's a big deal. Big movie production going on here. A little big movie shoot going on here. Hi guys, Richard Dreyfuss here. I just want to tell you about productions here in New York City. They employ over 200,000 people. We're always making movies here in New York because New York is a big stage. It's a big set. None of it's real. All right, it's time to go home. Time to go home. Not for much longer. Good to see you, Jim. What are you talking about? The movie? It's a movie industry moving out of New York. Are we not taxing them enough? Are we taxing them too much? Whee. A beer walk later, maybe. Maybe. All right, do I have beer at the house? I do have beer at the house. Wait, no, I have beer at the house. Sorry. Oh, really? Cuomo just chopped their tax break. Okay, so back to Toronto they all go. They're going to start filming all the New York movies in Toronto again. Hi, guys. Richard Dreyfuss here. We really need these tax breaks to keep the production here in New York City. It's imperative that... Oh, Cuomo taking away everyone's tax breaks. Got stuff in my eye. I'm walking blind. What is this? It's our free Wi-Fi kiosk. I wanted to see the art. Yeah, needs money for the subway. Yes, he does. The MTA is a big real estate land grab, okay? So this is how it works, folks. The MTA is a big land grab. It is in their charter, a quasi-public-private partnership. It actually says that. So technically, they have to keep their board of trustees happy. Technically, they have to have a profit every year, despite operating costs. unfortunately, you know, we began deferring, like when you pay for your token, your subway ride, you know, we've been deferring that money to road projects. So now we're kind of reclaiming that money back in other ways, like a congestion price. But thanks to Robert Moses, back in the day, why did the subways look the way they do? Look no further than Robert Moses. He was the one who began the systematic deferment. Kind of, Wilbs, yeah. I mean, it's amazing what they're doing in London with all the stations they want to create for step-free access. That's something we sorely need here in New York. It's like no joke. We need step-free access here in the subway system, because it's really tough to get around if you have mobility issues. But of course, it's hard to retrofit elevators to 100-plus-year-old stations. That's fundamentally our problem. And of course, it takes time and all that. More steam, they said, more steam. Yeah, I'm starting to get live streaming feet. Been walking around too much. Been walking around too much. Got live streaming feet. And I believe beginning next week, we're going to be going to the different botanical gardens. Expensive and painful. Yeah, pretty much. It's tough. But it has to be done. Like, I'm getting an elevator at one of the stations nearby my house, and boy, is that an undertaking, man. A whole lane of traffic taken out, and as the wind really picks up, traffic lanes taken out, the sidewalks all messed up, the station itself is all messed up. But yes, now is the driver supposed to run over the people in the intersection? Why are you honking your horn, lady? What's wrong? What is wrong with these people? All right, we got the light. Time to get underground, get into the subway. That wind is really picking up. Wind is really picking up. Yeah, home to Brooklyn, that's right. Time to get out of here. I gotta come back tomorrow. Gotta come back tomorrow. And hopefully you guys cannot hear the wind. And if you do hear the wind, yes, it's windy out here. Wind's really picked up. Oh yeah. It's like a 20-mile-an-hour wind sustained right now. Ridiculous. Yeah, you hear it? Crazy out here. The tissue is working fine, good. As long as you have a place to attach it to, you cover up the microphone hole on the phone and tissue seems to work. That's what a friend told me earlier today. He's like, you gotta try tissue paper. And it works. Good to see you, Josh. Thanks for the super chat. I know you guys had a snow flurry yesterday.
Then I saw it.
Good to see you, Josh. Welcome. Into the metro we go. Location glitch. All right, let's hop on a train. Let's hop on the train. Absolutely, Lori. That was fun. Another hour and almost an hour and a half broadcast. See how long it takes for the train to show up. Oh, it's right here. All right, guys. Everyone follow Joey BKLYN_67. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. And I want to wish everyone, hopefully you enjoyed this little walk around Lower Manhattan. I want to wish everyone a fantastic New York Day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish the moments. And good afternoon, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys soon, folks, yes? Hopefully we do this again tomorrow. Toodles. 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 I'll see you later, Jim. You're more than welcome. Everyone follow Redstone Soldier. Let's get him to 2,000 subscribers. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.